Good morning, children. We already learned about the tattered blanket. Already Sridevi madam explained you. And today, be reading, we are going to learn about my mother. So, we know that we all love our mother for many reasons. Actually, the definition of mother is a woman who gives birth and takes the selfless and unconditional responsibility towards the family. And she has great qualities. She offers unlimited love and affection towards the children, and she shares the things from the kids' point of view. She is very generous and caretaking, and moreover, she shows the patience and empathy. Overall, she is really unselfish. And today we are going to read about the poem My Mother, written by Rabindranath Tagore. So we know that Rabindranath Tagore is well known as Vishwakavi and Gurudev, and he was the founder of the Shantiniketan and the school which is surrounded by the nature, and he also received the Nobel Prize in literature for his writings Gitanjali, the song of offerings. And so each of his poems reflects Indian style of love towards the mother and motherland. And from this poem we will learn that he lost his mother right in his childhood. So now see, once I will read the poem. I cannot remember my mother, only sometimes in the midst of my play. A tune seems to hover over my playthings, the tune of some song that she used to hum while rocking my cradle. I cannot remember my mother, but when in the early autumn morning the smell of the chili flowers floats in the air, the scent of the morning service in the temple comes to me as the scent of my mother. I cannot remember my mother, only when from my bedroom window I send my eyes into the blue of the distant sky. I feel that stillness of my mother's gaze on my face has spread all over the sky. So here we know from the first stanza, each and every stanza in the first line, it is given as I cannot remember my mother. So I cannot remember my mother is a gentle and really very nostalgic poem written by Rabindranath Tagore. So from this sentence we can understand that he lost his mother in his childhood or when he was young. And here we can find the different styles of expression, his memories. He had just blur of his mother's face, but he cannot remember at all. So here in this first stanza, I cannot remember my mother, Rabindranath Tagore expressed that his mother passed away when he was young, and so he was unable to catch the memory or the face of the features of his mother, and but he can see the sight of the playthings because in his childhood he played with the things, and when he observed the things he remembered the mother when hummed while rocking the cradle. So you know that the people, children, the small babies, while they were sleeping or taking rest in the cradle, mother generally sings his song that is called as Lalipata. This tune reminds him of her, but whenever the smell of the playthings still remains the tune of his mother. And so when he observes the playthings, he reminds and he feels the happy moments of his childhood with his mother. So in this first stanza we can find out the sense organ. What is the sense organ? The sense organ is here he can listen. Listen means here ear. Okay, children, next coming to the second stanza. I cannot remember my mother, but when in the early autumn morning the smell of the shivli flowers floats in the air, the scent of the morning service in the temple comes to me as the scent of my mother. Here scent means here smell. So how can we smell? We smell with our nose. And he says that he cannot remember his mother. But the season, which season is mentioned here? Here it is mentioned as autumn morning. So we know that in the autumn morning in West Bengal, the shuli flowers are the small tiny flowers having yellow or orange and whitish color. Flowers gives good pleasant fragrance. And autumn morning, the smell of the tulip flowers floats in the air, the scent of morning service in the temple. So in Bengal, the tulip flowers blossoms. Tulip flowers blossoms in the autumn season, and his mother would string the flowers and makes the garland and offers to the god in the temple. She also prays. She also prays, and this fragrance of the Shivli flowers still remains in the mind of Rabindranath Tagore. So, in the autumn morning, when the Shivli flower blooms and it is offered to God, he recollects the memory of his mother. Do you understand? Coming now to the third stanza. Third stanza is I cannot remember my mother. Only when from my bedroom window I sent my eyes into the blue of the distant sky. I feel the stillness of my mother's gaze on my face has spread all over the sky. So, in third stanza, the poet expressed the sense organ that is nothing but the eye. And here also he recalls the quiet, calm gaze or look of his mother when he looks at the outside of the beautiful sky. The sky is vast and it is clear and bluish in color. So he thinks that his mother had been watching him through the bedroom window, and he also imagines the vast and beautiful face of his mother in the distant sky. I feel that the stillness means the presence, the remaining of his mother's look on his face and has spread all over the sky. His face, and if you see the textbook, you can find out that Rabindranath Tagore was watching or looking at the sky through the window, and he also imagines his mother's face. So simply, what do we understand from this poem? From this poem is nothing but there is a deep rooted emotional bonding or relation between a son and a mother, and the poet he had with his mother. So he cannot remember his mother clearly, but he realizes the great impact over him in his childhood. And also this poem has very soft and evocative feminine mystic. This is nothing but the suggestion of a mother's memory, hints and fragrance and morning puja or the old melody. So there is no one substitute to the mother. So we have to respect our mother and motherland. So this is what about the poem. And in this poem we can find out the images and sense organs. In the first stanza, mother was rocking the cradle and singing the song, and here sense organ is used as the ears. And the scent of the morning service in the temple and the scent of the Saint Michael smell, in the second stanza we can find out the sense organ nose is used. And in the third stanza, the blue of the distant sky, the image and eyes are the sense organs used here. And one thing more, there are only two persons. The entire poem is involved by the two persons, two characters. One is the poet and the other one is his mother. And here the action in the first stanza took place at play, and in the second stanza in the temple, and in the third stanza in the bedroom. And here the mother is also associated with. So in the first stanza she was associated with the tune of the song, humming while rocking the cradle. And in the second stanza the scent of the shole flowers in the temple. And in the third stanza the blue color distant sky. And what is the main theme of this poem, children? The main theme of the poem is, in the first stanza the poet feels the presence of his mother in the tune of a song in his playthings. And in the second stanza, the poet also feels the presence of his mother in the fragrance of the beautiful shuli flowers which was offered to God in the temple. And in the third stanza, the poet feels the presence of his mother in the blue distant sky. So because of all these reasons, we love our mother very much. Okay, children, I think you have understood the poem. In the next class you will get the question and answers, and in this class you have to recite this poem, read this poem and by heart this poem. Okay, children, thank you.